Good afternoon. It is 20 after 2 on Wednesday. I haven't vlogged in a few days, and I figured it was probably time. It is currently 17 degrees Celsius out right now. It's a little overcast, and I'm here to tell you it has been a perfect day for yard work. I have been out playing in my yard since about noonish. I slept in today. I got up a little late. It's my day off. The last 2 days were crazy busy, and I just needed some sleep. So I got up, I don't know, around 11:30, and I made a coffee, and I grabbed my cigarettes, and I went out on my side porch, and I was watching my vlog. I watch a vlog every morning, and having my coffee and cigarette, and when the vlog was done, I went to go inside, and I thought, what are you doing? It's summertime, and you have a very pretty porch that you just finished doing, or back patio, so go sit on your back patio. So I did. It's so nice. My flowers are looking so pretty. I went out Saturday to Lowe's. I have a card that I got from Lowe's for like $500 last year when I redid my floors. So last year I just used my card to get my back patio flowers, well, all my flowers. And so I still had money on it, and went back on Saturday and got all my flowers for my front porch, my side porch, and my back patio. And they look so pretty. I'm so happy with them. I actually had to go back Sunday because I realized I was short 2 flower pots for the back. So I went back and got those, and everything looks so pretty. My buddy came over Saturday and helped me clean up the patio. We took everything off. It's like a cement slab. We took everything off. I have a little carpet that I put down, and of course all my furniture and stuff. So we moved all that over, and he has a shop vac that you can reverse it and it blows everything. So while he did that, I washed down all my tables and stuff and cleaned off the carpet, because nothing got put away last year. Absolutely nothing. So I had to clean everything, and so I did that. And when he finished, put the carpet back down and put all the furniture back up, and then I set up all my flowers and everything. It looks so nice. It's extremely important to me to have a really aesthetically pleasing and comfortable back patio, because I spend all my free time out there in the summer, and it makes me so happy. It really helps lift my mood and my energy and all that stuff. So I've been working on that off and on the last 3 or 4 days, I guess. And so today I went and sat back there for half an hour or so and had a couple of coffees and mucked around on the YouTubes. And then I got up and I went and I got I have this hedge clipper that I bought at the dollar store like 15 years ago. Maybe not quite. How old's Monkey? Monkey's 12. Yeah, 15 years ago. And I've had it sharpened once, and it works beautifully. It's the best damn thing I ever bought. Best $4 I ever spent. And I have these trees that grow in between my property and my neighbor's property, and then there's this ugly, rickety fence that's literally falling apart. And the fence belongs to my neighbor's property, and so do these trees. And they grow crazy, and I don't think I got around to trimming much of them last year. But it looks horrible. It takes up half my fucking driveway. It's disgusting. So I had enough. And I went in and I cut all that back. That comes over my side. I don't care about their side. And it's stupid because last year they have a new property manager. It's a duplex apartment. a house that's been turned into like 2 apartments. So they have a new property management or whatever. And they redid their driveway. It looks great. They redid their shed. It looks amazing. But they left these fucking trees in between the shed, their shed, and this fence. And it's gonna wreck the shed. And I'm gonna be there to point and laugh when it does, because that's just makes no sense to me. Spend all that money to fix the damn shed, but you're gonna let these trees wreck it. Like, whatever. So as I was cutting all that back, the one neighbor came home, and he is a super nice guy. He makes me feel like a raging bitch. He's a super nice guy, but he's not quite right. Like, he's, I don't know, a massive conspiracy theorist. I don't know. He's always ranting about the Queen and all these like government people that I know, like their names mean nothing to me. And it's just, I can't listen to that shit. But he came home as I was cutting these trees back, and, you know, kind of took the clippers from me and cut back everything on his side. And I was like, oh, okay. And I said to him, like, I'm really sorry, but every year I cut this shit back. And I used to keep it all over onto my side, and I tie it all up, and I put it out on the street, and they take it for yard pickup. Well, the last, I'm going to say 4 years, I've said, screw that shit. I am so done. Like, it's not my stuff. I will, whatever comes off on my end, I will bring over to my side and tie up and put away, whatever. But if I need to cut stuff that's growing on, like, there's stuff that's growing on their side, but the way that it is, as it grows, it comes around and comes over to my side. I cut it all off and I leave it on their side. Like, I so don't care. And for the past 4 years or so, I've been telling this guy, like, you know, I'm really sorry, but this is what I'm doing. Like, it's not my trees. I'm not cleaning all this shit. Like, I'll cut it back and whatever so that my place looks nice. But I'm not going to be the one disposing of all this shit. Like, I'm one person. Get the fuck out of here. They have a whole property management crew that comes, and they're supposed to cut the grass and cut the bushes and all that fucking shit. Like, they can tie it up and deal with it. He's like, oh no, fuck, just throw it all over my fence. Like, I don't care. It's not my problem. It's not your problem. Like, it's their problem. So he cut all his stuff down. I cut all my stuff down. My stuff I did keep and I tied up and I put away because I'm not a dick. But yeah, everything else we just threw over onto his side. He was like, yeah, fuck it. They can deal with it. It's fine. It can sit there and rot for all I care. I was like, cool. He is a super nice guy, like I said, but he's a little off. When he goes off about his theories and whatever, like, there's just no escape. So I kind of cringe when I see him, and it makes me feel like a real bitch, but whatever. So we got all that done. And I had Boo Boo come down a little while later and help me tie it up. I was like, and he's looking at me. It's my day off. Well, it's my day off too. Take you 5 minutes at the most. I just need you to put your finger down on the string so that I can tie it. Like, it's not that deep. It takes less time to bundle it, tie it up, and put it on the street than it does to fucking cut that shit down, let me tell you. So that was fine. He helped. I bunched it up and I tied it all up, and he brought it to the street for me. So that's all cleaned up. It looks so much better. But I have so much firewood. Like, I had a tree cut down, I don't know, 3 years ago maybe. And they offered, of course, to, you know, shut it all up and take it away and whatever. And I was like, no, because I have a fire pit. And I'm too cheap to buy firewood. Like, just, if you can put it into manageable stumps, I'm sure I have a neighbor or somebody I can buy a case of beer for, and they'll cut it up for me, you know. Firewood. I have some of it cut up and some of it not. So there's a whole pile of this wood that's along that fence that I cleaned up, that I want to build something. I'm sure I have wood somewhere in my shed that I can build it, that I can just put it kind of in behind my barbecue so nobody sees it, but up so that it's not sitting in the wet. And there's my firewood. So I think that'll be a project in the next few weeks when I have time to go through my shed and see what I have and what I need to get. I'd really like to do that. Get that all cleaned up, and just makes my place look nicer. I got all my I have a huge garden along my back fence in the backyard. I got that all cleaned up on Sunday. I think my front garden is pretty much cleaned up. I have 2 rows of Sharon bushes that have died. I'm pretty sure they're dead, because all my other ones have leaves and look beautiful, and then my 2 in the front are absolutely bare. So I'm gonna have to dig those out, and next year find something hardier that I can put in there, because I likes the flowers. So that'll be a job for next year, though. So yeah, I did mad work today. I'm full of pollen and I'm all itchy. There were these great big hardy weeds that were all going to pollen. And I tried to yank them out. There was no yanking these bitches out. Whatever these are, they're tall, wicked tall, and their roots must be really deep. But their stalks don't get hard, like they're like a dandelion stalk, but really thick. So when you cut them, it's just like water, and they just kind of bend. They don't really cut. That was a fight. But I got my half of it all cleaned up. I'm not cleaning the other side of it. That's the neighbors. They can fucking handle that shit. That was a lot of work. My arms are so sore. But it felt really good to get that cleaned up. I'll probably get sick of looking at it and clean the other side out too, because it just looks horrible. Whatever. That's the spot where I dump all my grass clippings and stuff. Like when my bin is full, I have a yard bin. When that's full, I just dump everything there. I figure, fuck it, it's like compost. Whatever, it's fine. So that's good. I feel really good about that. I find it so much easier in the summertime to pull my head out of my ass and get shit done, like regardless of how I'm feeling, than in the winter. Like I don't care. Yeah. It's been a rough few months. It's been a really rough few months. And then I found out, I think I said on here before, I found out at my last counseling appointment that they're only giving me 4, so I have 1 more appointment. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not even calling them back. I did phone my doctor, who I'm still fucking waiting to hear from. I told his receptionist I couldn't come in this week because our new hire is on holiday. She had, before she got hired, she'd put money down on this trailer, cottage, or whatever, somewhere for this week. So that's fine. I'm working a few extra days. I mean, it's been rough because I'm not sleeping, but whatever, it's fine. I'm not leaving them hanging. I don't work that way. So suck it up and go in and get her done. But I said I need to come in and talk to him next week about my sleeping, about my mental health, about this counseling thing that's not fucking worth my time. I want like a reference to an actual, I don't know, psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever the fuck they're called. Because this counseling is absolutely bullshit. It's a total waste of my time. So, there's that, and I'm still waiting to hear back from him. I think his receptionist said that he was going to call me next week, and I was like, well, I still have to work next week. It's just, I'll be doing my regular 2 days, but those 2 days could be any day. So, like, you need to call me before next week, like this Friday at the latest, because she'll give me my schedule for next week by like Sunday night. So she said, because she was in the van when I phoned, she said any day next week, but I need to know like before I make the schedule, obviously, right? It's like, Everybody thinks the world revolves around them, and it doesn't work that way. Fuck's sakes. Help a bitch out. And I haven't seen my boyfriend in like 2 or 3 weeks. He hasn't been doing well either. He's been all up in his head and whatever. So hopefully we can both pull our heads out of our asses and get together. That would be nice. I get it though. Like, you don't want to be around the people when you're not feeling peoply. Like, I get it. Been there for several weeks myself. But now I kind of want the sun to come out. Now that I'm pretty much done my yard work, I want Mr. Sun to come out and play. It's actually kind of looking like it might rain. I haven't checked the weather, so I don't know, but it would be really nice to cut my lawn this evening. Oh, that was the other thing. I had to order hoses for my pool because when I put my pool together, I noticed that once I filled it, I noticed that 2 or 3 of my hoses were fucking ripped and leaking. It was ridiculous. I taped them a couple times, and then I realized, like, every time I was manipulating this hose, it would fucking rip. Like, it was all brittle and just gone to shit. So we rigged it so that the one good hose I had would go back into the, so I wasn't losing water. But and my buddy went on to Amazon and ordered new hoses, which are very flimsy. They're not the best. They'll do for the summer, but I'm gonna have to find something else, I think. But they're fine for now. We'll see how it goes. So I still need to put a pool filter in. I haven't put a pool filter in. I just have it cycling, so I just want to keep the water moving so it doesn't get icky. But I need to clean the cover, which is laying on my driveway. The top part of my driveway. But I'm flopping as to whether or not I should hose it off now and put the cover on so that I'm not getting a bunch of, shit blowing into my pool. Or if I want to cut the grass first, because I need the grass dry to cut it. I can't decide. Decision making is hard. I hate making decisions. It's so hard sometimes. That sounds stupid, but I don't know. Does anybody else have a problem making decisions? Like, it's just like, this, and this. Huh? Why? Why do I have to pick? Somebody else pick. I don't want to pick. I don't know. So things are getting done. I still don't have our summer clothes out. Like, I have a bin in my basement that's, got all our summer clothes in it. And as we need it, I just go down and grab shit. So everybody's drawers are overflowing because I have the winter stuff mixed in with some summer stuff. And it's like, I need to go through all. That might be a job for Friday. We'll see. I kind of want to be outside today. I'm feeling outdoorsy. And I've got stuff for supper out and thawing in the sink. The boys will have pork chops tonight. They'll be so happy. I might treat myself to some sushi tonight. We'll see. I don't know. I've also got a thing of spicy noodles in the cupboard. I might just say fuck it and do that. But I've had a lot of noodles this week. I love noodles. What else? I think that's about it. I mean, I've been super busy, but I've also been super tired. And right now, my main thing is I want to get my sleep sorted. Like, just not sleeping. Like, I sleep, obviously, but it's not restful. So when I get up, I feel like I literally just closed my eyes. It's so frustrating. So it's really hard to get up and get moving in the morning. And then once I'm up and moving, I'm okay. And then by like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm ready to fucking die. Which I don't normally hit that wall until about 3, right? You hit that 3 o'clock wall, you have a coffee, you're good until 8 or 9 o'clock. Like, for me. Not lately. And I've cut my coffee way back. Like, way back. So it's not my caffeine intake that's keeping me up. I don't know. It's very frustrating and I don't like it. My air conditioning is getting really cold. I'm going to turn my car off. It's not hot today and it's not super muggy, but it's just muggy enough that like in your car and stuff, it gets warm. But I hate air conditioning in small spaces. Oh, it's too much. And it makes my nose all stuffy. I was thinking seriously, I have to shave my head again. It's getting too long. But I was seriously considering have my little ponytail here at the top. This long stuff at the top here, I really want to go blue again. I have this beautiful cobalt blue that I used to do all the time when I was hairdressing. Blue is like my favorite hair color of life. I love it. But I haven't done it in 2.5 years. Because when I quit hairdressing and was looking for other work, a lot of jobs you're not allowed to have the funky hair colors, right? That I love and adore. Make me so happy. So I went back to my natural. And yeah, lately I've been really wanting to do the top blue again. And I ran it by my boss last year. And she kind of looked at me and I was like, well, I know, like, we work in people's houses and people are judgmental and whatever, but I mean, like, shut the fuck up. It's fucking hair color. Like, they don't seem to have a problem with my piercings and my tattoos, so I think I may just say fuck it and do it. And if she gives me shit or whatever, then, like, whatever, I'll color it back. Like, it's not that deep, but I really, really miss the blue. I want it. So I think in the next couple of days I might say, fuck it, just do that. I might even do it tonight. We'll see. Monkey and I were sitting on the couch last night together watching The Haunting of Hill House. We've been watching a few episodes a night for a while now when we have time and whatever. But I don't think we watched it at all last week. So we binge watched like 3 episodes last night. So good. He is so into it. And he's noticed things like on a first go that I didn't notice the first time around. I'm like, you're so observant. Good for you. I think we have one more episode left, so we'll probably watch that tonight. And then Boo Boo wants all 3 of us to sit down and watch the Evil Dead show. I think it's called Ash and the Evil Dead or something like that. I can't remember. But we're all big fans of the Evil Dead, so the movies. So I think the 3 of us will start sitting down maybe next week. When Boo Boo's not working nights, and start watching that. I don't know how many seasons it was. I don't think it ran long. I think it was 2, maybe 3 seasons at the most. I remember Boo Boo talking about it when it came out. I just couldn't be bothered. Like, I was also working a lot more. When that came out. So yeah, I was just too tired and didn't care. A show has to really grab me for me to be able to sit and watch it. Like, I'm really not big on television. Yeah, I just don't get into shows very easily. So it's yeah. This pollen, I'm so itchy. So yeah, anyways, that's what's been up with me. Anybody watching, how have you been doing? What have you been up to? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the weather. The summer makes me so happy. I love it. I love everything about it. I love the summer storms. I love a good storm. I love the heat. The humidity can bugger right off. I hate the humidity, but I love the heat. I love the sun. I love the colors. Music. Music is everywhere. Oh, I love music so much. I think next weekend is our Rib Fest. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I think it's later in June, maybe early July. Is I think it's called Border Fest. It's usually, well, where I am today, down under the bridge here. And they gate it off, and you have to pay admission and all that kind of shit. But they're having some pretty big bands this year. I can't remember the names because they're not bands that I listen to on a constant, like, you know, I don't listen to the radio. So if I don't own it, I don't listen to it. I'm stuck in my way as far as music goes. But I have heard of the bands. I can't think of them. But there's like 4 or 5, I think. I think Border Fest is usually like a 3-day thing. And there's vendors and drinks and whatever, you know, junk food, clothes vendors and whatever. I think clothes vendors. I know that there's food and drink. And I know you have to pay admission to get in because they gate it all off. But I came one year with my brother and Boo Boo and a couple other people. And we just stayed around the park. I mean, it's a public park. You just couldn't go into the gates. And we brought blankets and whatever. And we just sat out, you know, jammed out in the park. Brought some water and some pop and whatever. I think we grabbed some snacks at the store on the way over or on the way back. I can't remember. But there's also chip trucks here too. Like there's chip trucks all over the parking lot here. So, well, both parking lots. There's 2 parking lots. So, you know, you can get ice cream and French fries and burgers and whatever. So, fuck you and your admissions. Pretty much. I mean, unless you want beer or whatever, but that's fine. I can bring some pop and I can bring rum and Coke in a bottle. That's fine. It has been done before. Anyways, yeah, summer in this town is a good time. The rest of the year, this town sucks ass, but in the summertime, it's a good time here. There's always shit going on. But anyways, we're just about at the 30-minute mark, so I'm gonna boot. Try and keep busy, keep playing outside, unless it starts raining or something. So anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your weather, getting outside and playing. We have to get out and play sometimes. So, yeah, take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.